One of the key capabilities in Anzo is the ability to bring in new types of information on the fly from other sources. This is very much different than a relational technology or traditional databases that you're used to, where any type of schema change is a big deal, right? You have to edit the schema in the relational database, edit the query layer, edit the application layer, edit the visualization layer. It's a lot of different steps in a lot of different places, often involving many different individuals. Anzo makes it really easy for business users to bring in a little bit of extra information that might help them with their analysis. So in this particular case, for competitive intelligence, one of the pieces of information that's often important is who has invested in the biotech company that's got the promising compound that we're interested in licensing or we're interested in purchasing. And let's say that Anzo didn't know anything about a VC company. What I've done is I've brought in a ton of different VC firms and their portfolio companies all into an Excel spreadsheet here. And what I need to do is get this information into Anzo such that I can start filtering the compounds and the drugs in development by the actual investors that have footed the bill for the research to date. So I'm going to log into Anzo right within Excel here, and I'm going to edit the data model. Anzo has an ontology editor. And don't be turned off by the word ontology. It's just a fancy word for data model. It's got an ontology editor built right into Excel that I can use to teach Anzo about this new type of information. So I'm going to create a new class of data called VC firm, which has only a couple different properties: the name of the firm and the company that has been funded by the firm. So I very quickly created a new type of data and related it to an existing type of information, which is the company within Anzo. So here I'm going to go through a linking process, now that I've defined what a VC firm is, to upload the data from this spreadsheet into Anzo so that it can be used for analysis, just like any of the other data that maybe came from your compound databases or Thomson Reuters or a more traditional source of information. The linking process is really simple. I'm just telling you that the first column is the firm name, the second column is the portfolio name. And the critical bit that Anzo will do here is, first of all, check to make sure that the information is valid. In this particular case, it's warning us that it hasn't seen this VC firm before, which is fair because Anzo didn't even know what a VC firm was until a couple minutes ago. So I'm going to go ahead and tell it to automatically create a new VC firm when it sees one. The second thing that it'll do is it'll search the database for companies that match the company name in terms of the invested companies, so that if you're looking at companies, the same company object is associated with the new VC firm object for filtering. To see what that looks like here, we're going to our regular dashboard, which has information on the drugs in development. And I'm going to create a new filter from the drug in development to the company that originated the drug, and then another step along to the VC firm that funded the company. So now I can have a filter that I can use to slice and dice the information that didn't exist a couple minutes ago, involving a data type that didn't exist a couple minutes ago, on data that wasn't in the system a couple minutes ago. And I can just do this all dynamically. And it's really that easy. Here we can see that the data is available for filtering immediately. I don't have to reindex. I don't have to restart Anzo. It's already there. This illustrates the flexibility of the system. Now, for competitive intelligence, this flexibility is critically important because what you care about today is not going to be the same as what you care about 6 months from now. So you need to enable your business users and your subject matter experts to help in that data curation and data modeling process so that IT isn't backed up with every last little request. The Anzo Pharma Competitive Intelligence Solution Accelerator is the most flexible, easy to use competitive intelligence solution for the pharmaceutical industry. It won Best of Show at BioIT World 2012 and is in use at several of the top 10 pharmas already.